How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc.
Heck yeah.
So, last time, we finished off our investigation, which was very short. And now, we have to confront two murders who claim the lives of Fumi and Kiyotaka. Well, we're about to find out. Oh boy.
So basically everyone's dead.
Explanation of the class trial.
Hiro,
So,
I didn't do anything.
Your votes will determine the results.
Yeah, so let's get this.
If
Let's
you
get
can
one thing
figure out
straight.
who
No, I didn't
done
kill
it,
anyone.
Then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
I'll kill all of you.
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, to begin with,
We already know who did it.
Of course.
was that?
I'm a freaking genius. I already
Hiro.
cracked the
He
code.
does not have an alibi for when the murders
An
took place,
alibi? Shut
and
the
we
fuck
found him
up.
in that safe. Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't! Someone knocked me out! I was asleep the whole time! I don't know anything about it!
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
Alright, listen here.
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hiro, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the suit.
That easily could have been planted.
Parts we assume were used to
I'm
build
looking
it.
away from the camera
Easily could
because
have been planted.
I'm an
And
idiot.
all of it was found in your room. You have to admit.
Don't you
the
know
evidence is
liars
quite
look away?
compelling. It
Look at
points to
Byakuya, he's
you
also
as
looking
having
away.
Oh
created
yeah,
the
what
suit
yeah, get
and
him
wearing
next.
it
Put
after
him in
committing
cuffs.
Crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know, I don't know!
I'm a goofy goober.
Is he really the killer, or is he the killer?
Or am I just crazy?
Before anything else, we have to make that clear. Alright, guys, let's discuss this predicament. Alright, Robo Justice costume, Yasuhiro's message, Robo Justice blueprints. Need to remember how to freaking play.
Everything we found in your room.
No.
The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are
That I am a
culprit.
fucking liar.
Who?
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true, it's a conspiracy!
Sounds like freaking courage.
Why did you kill them?
I don't
No!
friggin' know.
Just hold on a second!
Alright, you know what? I wanted to. Is that so wrong of me?
Alright, now I remember how the controls work. Alright, compelling evidence the hero is the killer. Is that really true?
Everything
Alright,
we found in your room.
Okay, yeah, it was obviously in
The
his room.
blueprints, the suit
I'm gonna
parts,
regret
they are
drinking the
all
rest of my
proof enough
coffee at like
that
fucking
you
11:30
are
at night,
the
but oh well.
I don't know anything about that stuff! It's not true, it's a conspiracy!
Alright, I'm gonna say maybe it's the blueprints. Never found Hero's room. That is true. Anyone wearing him would not be able to see their feet or bend them to waist more than 90 degrees. He would have had, somebody would have had to help him into that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hero, why?
And also, why would he put on
Why
something that
did
he
you
can't
kill
take
them?
off?
No!
Just hold on a second.
Just hold on a second. You know, you're really sorry to make you
Everything we
mad.
found in your
Whoa,
room.
what the fuck?
Alright, we'll do the cost.
The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are
Proof
the
enough that you are the
And I just
culprit.
remember
It's
which
not true, it's a
line
conspiracy.
it is.
No, just hold
No.
on a second.
It's either the blueprints or the
Everything we
costume.
found in your room.
So I'm gonna try the
The
costume first.
blueprints,
It's not that.
the suit parts, they are all proof enough.
Okay, it's the blueprints.
Clearly, you are a fucking idiot. Your meaningless words tire me. Please stop wasting my time.
Shoot.
Damn it!
Damn it!
Good thing we have more health.
Everything we found in your room.
Was
The
absolute
blueprints,
bullshit.
The suit parts,
No, it's wrong.
Oh, I'm an idiot. That just said Yasuhiro's message, and I just completely glazed over that.
Are we sure
Glossed
Hiro
over it.
really made those
I just put some nice thick glaze all over them.
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that
Take a look
Hiro
at
wrote,
this.
Look at
asking
this.
everyone to
What is
meet
that
up
from?
after alter ego disappeared.
What?
Take a look at this.
The
Oh,
handwriting's obviously
Like,
Oh,
I feel like we've said that
Wouldn't you
forever,
say?
and I feel like that has to be from
Oh,
something.
no, it was from the Haruhi abridged, because he was just
Oh,
like,
yeah, take
we
a
just
look at
came here to give you
this."
this, and then like it shows him like his hand constantly blipping out of his
Yeah.
when you compare
and then he
it to
grabs
the
it, and he's like, what the fuck is this?
There's no
Figure shit
way you
this.
could think the same person
We
made both of
need
them.
a computer.
Unless that person
You just
made it a point
gave us an
to
idea.
disguise their handwriting.
No, I don't even mind just giving it to you.
Oh, we at the computer club.
Come
No, I love
on.
that very
I'm not
series so much.
smart
So
enough to
fucking
think of
bad.
It's
trying
not
to change
aged
my
well, though.
handwriting.
No, it is not aged well, but it's funny as hell.
Are you saying you don't think Hiro's the culprit?
Yeah.
And he's not the only one.
I'm sorry,
I
did I
think
ask you to
Hiro's innocent
speak?
as
Wow,
well.
Byakuya is actually speaking logic for once.
I know.
What?
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hiro said? Was there really someone running around in a
Literally,
second suit?
here's the thing. Nobody saw this Robo Justice except for Celeste. Nobody, like, why
Right,
is
like,
nobody
does
brought this up?
anyone think that that's
Hidden
fucking
within the suit.
suspicious? Why are we just sitting here running
Go
around
ahead,
her? Like, she's
Makoto.
literally been
Tell
weird
them who
this
it
whole
was.
time.
Also, this makes me mad. You tell him, bitch. And of course he passes it off to me.
So, who was in the Robo-Justice
I'm just saying,
suit?
if I was
I
in this
also wanna
class
know-
trial, this would be over in like 2 minutes.
So true. Also, I just want to know why, when Byakuya does that, why does everyone just go, like, their eyes follow his gaze, and they go to Makoto, and they're like, yeah, Makoto, answer their question.
Yeah,
I'm like,
really.
why doesn't
and then if
anyone
he
just
gets
go...
it wrong, then everybody gets mad.
Right, they're like, yeah, typical Makoto.
It's gotta be Illuminati. That's right. They're all working behind the scenes to try to set me up. Those dudes are super scary. For serious.
Shoot.
Shoot. Maybe I should think about this again. It was Hina.
What the fuck? Why me?
I like how she's smiling as we accuse her.
Why me? That costume was super big on me. No way I could walk around in that thing. You saw me try it on for yourself, Makoto.
But could you walk though?
Shoot.
Shoot.
Could you turn into a worm? Do the worm for the costume. If you could, then you probably committed the murder.
Other than Hiro, I can't think of anyone else it could have been.
I think it was Sayaka.
Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit.
It's
We never
Sayaka.
found any kind of
Sayaka.
second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hiro is the
Then
prime
there
suspect.
could be no doubt. Why'd you
You-
sound like that?
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah,
You just said Hiro didn't do it.
I lied.
It makes perfect sense.
Shut the fuck
Hiro
up.
was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
My dumbass
you're
logic
saying
makes
is-
perfect sense to me and only me.
What kind of
The
backwards
culprit
ass
in
logic?
this
I know.
case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
I mean, yeah, actually.
What? Now that's a bold assumption. And
Holy
what
shit.
reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes.
Yeah, you're the only one who saw him.
Of course.
I'm gonna pluck all of your
Before we get
eyelashes
to
out
that,
of your face.
There's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of
Wow,
the way.
Byakuya, you must feel so proud leading the discussion right
And
now.
I'm gonna give
Stop
you
trying to
lice.
pass it around.
All things have a proper order.
I'm at the top of the pecking order, by the way.
So what is it?
Well,
What
I'm gonna
needs
knock
to
you
be
down a couple
clarified?
bags.
We must clarify the method of
floated.
transportation for Taka's lifeless body. It would seem that his
That's my
corpse was
favorite way to get
moved
around
using
nowadays,
certain
floating.
particular items. Makoto, can you tell
Oh
us
my
what
god,
they were?
you act like you're the teacher. These were used to move Taka's
Makoto,
body.
do you have anything you'd like to share with the
They
class?
must have been the glasses. Dog.
I got it.
There's still one more thing. The glasses.
I got it.
Thanks for the help.
They were
Shmai
a
shmade.
dolly and a tarp, right?
A DARP? What do you mean? Were you expecting me to just say something stupid like the glasses? What's with the attitude?
Yeah,
So,
drop the two,
Let's see if I
bitch.
can explain.
Like, was he hoping we would get it wrong? Like, what the hell?
Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room. And then we rediscovered it in the repository. And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right?
Yes, and that's what we
It was the
discussed.
same tarp that up until then was stored in the equipment room. So the killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body.
Nah, they just hurled him up the stairs.
That way,
Rolled
they
him
wouldn't
up the
leave any
stairs? That's
bloodstains
impressive.
While they were moving it.
They actually just threw him up.
Oh.
Just tossed him.
With
Okay,
extreme
that
strength. Yeah, it was all
explains the
Sakura.
tarp. And the dolly?
Same
And the
thing.
dolly.
In the dolly. Hi.
I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there.
And then he just
But when
vanished.
the body disappeared, so did the dolly.
We should bring up the fact that
Later,
Celeste was
when
the only one
Taka's
who was
body
guarding
reappeared in the
Hifumi's body
repository,
and then left conveniently.
Yeah. And how when things went missing,
did
she
the
was the
doll.
only one who was fucking around.
Mm-hmm.
Who was
You
fucking
know what?
around.
You think They use the dolly to move the body.
The
Am I
dolly
right?
to move the
But are
dolly.
you sure you are not mistaken?
Sure, tell us.
Nah, bitch, I'm sure.
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
You're talking too much.
That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects.
Yeah, for someone
between
who's
the repository
innocent,
and
you
the
sure are
archive.
flapping your gums a lot.
It would be very strange indeed.
I love that
to
sprite,
discover
though.
it made
It's a
its
good
way
one.
to
It
the
is,
equipment
but I
room.
hate you.
It's not possible that it was in the repository.
Close your
all
big ol'
along,
eyes.
And you simply didn't realize it?
So you're telling all of everybody that their eyes don't work?
She's raised an objection.
Well,
Shut
yeah,
up.
clearly your eyes aren't wide open like hers.
Byakuya is such a freaking instigator.
There is no shame in being wrong. Nobody expects
Bruh,
much
if someone
from
said that to me, I would
I'd be like, bitch, who carried these last 2 trials?
I know.
I'd shut the hell
I'd
up.
be like, bring your
Except
neck.
for the fact that you rarely understand
Who?
what's going on around you.
Who are you? Wow, I never had someone sound so nice while being so mean. Maybe I could change your mind. If I could just explain to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. If I were Makoto, I'd just lay out every dumb thing that Celeste did in this chapter alone. I'd be like, what did you do during the entire investigation? Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Reloading? We're gonna add 1 more ingredient. Bottom of the screen, tempo marker, scene, ammo count. Great, now I have to freaking reload. I forgot about this. What's a pain in the ass?
They said what a peen.
What a peen.
What a peen in my ass.
You had it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst,
We're already doing this. We're like 10 minutes in the trial.
you miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool.
You are a fool.
I love Danganronpa, the
Do your
river? The rhythm game.
You had it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic.
Wow, you suck.
I cannot agree.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm not an idiot. I actually investigated, unlike someone.
I know you're not talking about
If
me.
you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right here. When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it.
They're lucky Makoto is so passive.
I know.
There was
So
a
I'd be like,
pool of
"Listen,
blood in the
bitch.
equipment room with the tire
Do your
markings
eyes work?
that
Because
matched the
clearly
dolly
you're not
in
aware of
its
anything
tread.
going on around you.
The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room, and as the blood
He just goes
dried on the
pretty
tire,
careless on
they
their
moved
part,
the
I might
body
add.
into the repository.
And for someone being so careless, kind of sounds like you.
So there's my proof that
That's
the
the
dolly
thing
was
is
used
she
to
talks
move
all this
Taka's
smack
body.
and I'm like, yeah, you're smart and I know you are. How do you do shit like that? Like, how do you not think those things through?
Yeah. Jeez, does Celeste really hate me that much?
Yeah,
Well,
dude.
anyway, that was just something
Well,
we had to
anyway.
get out of the way.
That was
Let's get
pretty
back to the
entertaining.
main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not
I
a
didn't
killer
do it.
robot, then
Just like from Your Turn to Die. Yeah, better yet, here's my alibi.
I was
didn't
away
do
from
it.
the area.
Yeah, I was away from the area.
Oh,
Here,
shit, well,
I'll do
he
you
was
one
away from
better.
the area.
I didn't do it.
what
No, I
kind of
didn't do
robot
it.
is it?
I'm not sure that really matters.
Was it a transformer?
Sakura,
I'd be
shut the
happy
fuck
to
up.
explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer. If
should
you
be
look
obvious.
back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
When the body clipped through the wall, that was all I needed to know.
Look at how the body was moved. It'll be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. What does he mean by that?
What happened to your Makoto voice?
What does he mean by that?
Make your argument.
Remember Justice costume? It's definitely the
As we
costume because
know,
you
Yeah.
can't bend
Taka
down.
was killed in the equipment room,
I'm gonna kill you.
and from there, the body
that
was
frame
moved
drop.
to the repository.
Awesome.
Correct.
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
done that.
Now,
Well, actually,
keep in
no.
mind that the
it
dolly
doesn't have a
doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
Impossible.
Then you could push the dolly no problem. So the killer just crouched down
Shook their ass.
and carted the body off to the
And then
repository.
twerked their way to the repository?
Except
Twerked their
everything we just said.
Ass clapped their way to the
Then
depository.
you must
Sent a shockwave
realize
down the
that
stairs,
whoever
and that's
was
what
in the
alerted us.
suit couldn't possibly be the culprit.
Yeah, Byakuya, why don't you say it?
Sorry, sorry.
Of course you don't.
No, sorry. I realized I just didn't
I
fucking
don't
care.
freaking get it. Dolly was used to move Taka's body, that much I'm sure of. But would the person inside the suit really been able to push it?
As we know, Taka would, and from there.
As we
And
know,
from
I'm
there.
a very annoying individual.
Keep in mind that
Well, yeah. But even if all you'd have to do is
No,
bend
you
over-
won't!
No, it's wrong.
Idiot. I'll tell you why you're wrong.
You're absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm spreading out in here because, I definitely shouldn't be here.
I didn't do it.
Oh.
And not to mention, you did it, so get wrecked.
What?
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
When I'm in the costume, I can't even see my meat.
It
Like,
seems like it'd be awful.
How am I gonna use the
push
bathroom?
that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop
Shut up.
you from simply pushing the dolly?
Yeah,
with
you
your
would ask that, huh?
okay, let me tell you 50 reasons why that wouldn't work. For one,
You'd
The
have to
amount of time it
fucking
would take?
waddle.
yeah, you have to waddle.
literally
It would
waddle.
take 10 years to even get it anywhere, and it still doesn't answer how you're gonna get the body from the other floors.
When you can't even see your feet? You really
Yeah,
think
Celeste, you're really an
someone could
idiot.
I think
kick
that's the
dolly all
closest
that
Makoto
way?
has gotten to giving someone attitude.
yeah.
When you
I
can't
wish
even
he gave
see
more.
your feet.
Like, at least Hajime has a little bit of attitude in the
Right.
second game.
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure.
You're a crazy bitch.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome
It's
I
like,
like
everybody
how-
just turned.
I
Hey,
know-
Celeste, you're a dumbass.
That's literally what's happening right now. Celeste really thought she said something that was gonna get everyone on her side, and they're all like, "Hey,
dexterity to
moron!"
go about wrapping the body in a
Byaku's
tarp.
like, you thought you ate. Let me
You
tell you
really
why
thought.
you left every fucking scrap on the plate.
I know, literally.
Isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
You can't.
You moron.
There's absolutely no chance the costume was taken off just to move the freaking
Once
body.
it's on, you can never take it off.
Hiro's not strong enough. No, I don't think it's because he didn't have the strength.
Shoot.
See, this is funny because he doesn't say this out loud.
No,
so
I know.
He just stares blankly and then goes, shoot.
And then grabs his head.
Well, you mean I have to live the rest of my life as Robo Justice? But I'm gonna get all moldy. Oh yeah.
You've done enough. You've already taken it off.
Oh. She's right. It's like, oh, I forgot I'm out of the costume, guys.
I got it!
Anyway,
Think
Put me in
taking
the
off suit
costume.
was an option. If you remember,
hi. I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help.
Why would you make something that you can't take off your best fucking self?
I didn't make this stupid frickin' thing.
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him. Unfortunately.
And then he pulled out a gun.
Oh god.
It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Then you really can't take it off. by
How would he
yourself?
have reached around and
Hiro
taken the
wasn't
clasp
just
off?
making it up.
Of course I wasn't making it up.
if he
Of
could
course
have
I
gotten it
was
off
freaking
by
it
himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it. Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation
Yeah, so
for
Celeste,
everyone
you're
to
an idiot.
suspect it.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So, it's really,
Oh my God.
really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hiro in the
Not only
robot
that, how would
suit,
Hiro have
correct?
even used the hammers with that costume on?
Yeah, literally.
No, wait.
Oh my
Just a
god.
second,
Oh.
please.
Oh,
Have
sorry.
you forgotten about the picture that I took?
It's framed.
That they took.
Like, it's very obvious that it's framed.
You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice?
And then you sat there and watched.
If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that?
Just giving him a hug.
Besides, do you remember what the
I'm
now
literally a
deceased
genius.
Hifumi said?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice. Yeah, that's what I started calling just now.
So long as those facts exist, The proper conclusion is beyond question.
No.
The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and
Bro,
the same.
you have literally
It was
used up
Hiro,
95% of the
without
air
a
in this goddamn room.
It's still funny because she's just like, with these 2 facts, that means it's impossible for it to be anyone else. It's like, hey, dumbass, what about the 50 facts that we just
I
showed
know,
you?
literally.
Yeah, that's gotta be right.
Hold on a second.
She took too long to speak, so you spoke
I
for her.
literally did. I'm like, get this show on the
Too
road.
early to reach that conclusion.
Thank you, jeez.
Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it.
Celeste? Yes, there is.
Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility? Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from
Actually,
every
we should all
angle.
be friends.
Perhaps. But where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning.
I really
Maybe
don't
we'll
want to do
uncover
that.
something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I agree with you.
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to
Let me finish the job.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
All right then. Let's take another look back at what happened.
2 men died. Thank God. The end.
Thank God, the world is 2 men shorter.
The world
Four
is
of us
slowly healing.
gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto, Hina, Kyoko, and myself. We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up. So
The
we
3
went to look for
besties, all in a
everyone.
row. And dead.
That was around
Hey, what if
8
we were
a.m.
3 best friends and we all died
And
together?
as soon as we split up,
Whoa!
Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to
Unfortunately.
get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was
Yeah, okay.
attacked
Yeah, I
by
wish you
my
could have stayed
mistress.
that way.
Why did you wake up?
I know it was an
Why don't you
hour
go for the rest of the
because I remember
23?
being attacked a little after 7.
That was when we saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo Justice. It also soon became
Yeah,
clear
Robo
that this
Justice,
same Robo
Schmobo
Justice had
Schmustis.
abducted
Shut the
Hiro.
fuck up.
Robo Justice, Apollo Justice, whoever the hell.
Apollo
We were soon
Justice.
joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library.
Byakuya and Toko.
He was injured, so we
Toko.
took him to the nurse's office
Toko.
and resumed our search for the suspect. But
the
not
suspect.
long after
Sakura
leaving the
Ogami.
nurse's office.
3 besties in a row. What?
I hate you.
You saw a shadow? Wow.
I'm scared of the dark.
When Celeste told us that, we decided
No
to
one
split
thinks
up and
it's
search the
suspicious.
2nd floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the
Yeah,
third
you
floor,
did.
and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
And only you.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, I think you're lying.
I have never lied in my entire life. I'm the most truthful person in the entire
Who,
world.
are you the ultimate liar?
I'm the ultimate truther.
and then
Yeah. What the fuck was that? That was me singing. Did you
Wow,
like
that was
it?
terrible.
What the
This
hell?
is bad. We gotta leave.
That was bad, we gotta
decided
leave.
to divide up into 2 groups. Celeste,
That sounds like
Hina,
a
and I
fucking,
went
like,
back
that
to
would
the
be in
nurse's
Ghost
What up, gang?
Stories.
while Sakura,
That was
Byakuya,
bad, we gotta
and Toko
leave.
chased after the suspect.
I gotta make like a banana split.
Let's make like a banana and split, guys.
When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi
Giggity giggity.
dead, and that's when we heard the body discovery
Girls' legs are so
announcement.
small.
Honestly, yeah.
Skip leg day.
I left
Where's a
Celeste
size
and
2
Hina
shoe?
there and headed back to the 3rd floor.
Just like
To
the one
let the
clip from
others know what had
Doki Doki
happened.
Literature Club where Novelhouse like, why are your feet so fucking small?
My creator made me
me
this
this way.
way.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered
wake up.
Taka's body in the equipment
Taka, stop
room.
messing
We
around
must
and get
have
that
found
blood out
both
of your hair.
bodies at almost exactly
Bro's
the
hair
same
just
time.
dyed back to black.
Because
Literally.
we heard the same announcement.
Oh yeah, they
not long
knocked the
after we
fucking Super
discovered
Saiyan
his
out of
body.
it.
Yeah, they did.
That makes
And
what the
that's when
fuck?
I told you
That makes
guys
literally no
about
sense.
Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office. But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste,
Who's an
who
idiot.
arrived after us. And she told us something
Like,
very
that would be a
surprising.
major red flag.
I know, right? That should have been your first thought.
Hifumi's body has magically disappeared.
Yeah,
We
gee,
rushed
how'd that
back to
happen?
the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
Yaki was like, I was hoping she stayed dead. Actually, no, stayed asleep. We hallucinating?
Not dead.
But when we got there, we discovered that now Taka's body had also gone missing. Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And
Should've been
after
3.
some time,
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
Does this not sound like...
Yeah, like, they're being sent in all different directions because of
I think
Celeste.
that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
Yoko!
It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them. Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Okay.
The
Contradictions in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them no matter what. Let's do the thing. Broken wristwatch, Monokuma file, lost a hero's message. Probably has to do with the...
Regarding Taka's
watch.
death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
what makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
No.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Let me tell you why you're wrong. Blow of death. The blow of death? Cause of death. Bring you to the blow of dead.
Alright, come here. I'm gonna give you the blow.
Give me the blow of death. Alright,
No, please. Anything but that.
It was definitely not that. So it definitely has to be the thing. So Celeste took the photo. She said she was knocked out a little bit after 7. After the first hammer.
So, regarding Taka's death,
I wonder if he died,
or perhaps it was after?
we already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
Oh wait, I forgot I can also...
What makes you say that?
Yeah, I forgot I have to do that. Damn it.
Because of the numbering of the
It's true that Hifumi was killed, but while Taka's death came...
Isn't the number of the
So it's
justice?
obvious Taka came after.
Alright, I think it's the order.
So, I wonder if he died before, perhaps it was after. We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
Maybe?
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Yeah.
It's true that
Hifumi was killed, but
Well,
while
Yeah.
Taka's death
See? So it's obvious Taka came after. So, I wonder if he died, or perhaps it was
It definitely
after.
has to do
We already know
with
what
grabbing
order they
one
were
of
killed
these.
in.
I just don't remember which one.
Taka came last
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
No, that's wrong.
You dumbhead.
What'd you just call me?
Hold on. There's no reason to assume that the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise
Kind of a
their
stupid way to
actions.
disguise your actions, if you ask me.
Also, did we not remember how Hifumi woke up? And then was like, by the way, Yasuhiro. And then he fucking died.
So you're saying
everybody
the
just forget
culprit
that?
wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but
Yeah,
in
remember when the
reality, Taka
corpse
was
gave us an
killed
important
before
piece of
Hifumi?
information and then re-died?
Did Taka do that? No.
Okay then, let's see the proof.
Somebody proves that Taka was killed before Hifumi. Well, let me fucking tell you. Are you kidding me? Why do we need a Hangman's Gambit for this?
Because it's fun. Raw.
What?
Raw.
Wrath. I don't fucking-
Wrath. With like 8 A's.
Oh, the wristwatch. I lit. Well. The name was probably my initial assumption then.
What? What?
I understand.
It was the watch all along, guys. It has the time of death.
I've got it. Taka's wristwatch. See? Look. It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
Taka's growl pierced the air. It's almost 9 o'clock. You know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
I'm gonna turn into a furry.
so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night,
Around
then
6
he
this
must have been
morning.
attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
But if that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
Yep.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
That simple fact slipped past all of us.
So, Celeste, are you going to tell me why I'm wrong?
We
I
made
know,
the
literally.
wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size. That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident,
I
we
think
easily
that's
make
so
that wrong
fucking
assumption.
stupid, if I'm gonna be quite honest
Now,
with you.
if
Like,
Taka was killed around
You couldn't have thought of
6,
something better?
well,
then
because it's
everyone's
like,
alibis
okay,
for his
yeah,
murder
if
go
I
out
took
the
like
window.
5 knives and stabbed a bunch of people and then labeled them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what's gonna
when
make
he
you
was
think that I
killed,
used them in
we hadn't met
that?
up in the
Yeah,
dining
really.
hall yet.
Like, that makes
Like,
no sense.
That's the stupidest shit I've ever heard.
That may be true in the case of
Like,
Taka's murder.
that's just putting a lot of
but
trust
all of our
in,
alibis still
you know.
hold
Yeah,
true
putting a lot of
for
faith that they're all
Hifumi's
dumb.
death.
Well, yeah, putting a lot of faith that they're all dumb, and then putting immense faith in that, like, oh, well, because these are numbered in this order, they have to use it in this order.
Yep, no other way.
Right. What the fuck?
I'm so glad we get to see this again.
I'm having
When we
diarrhea.
heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together,
I'm going to shit.
except for
Going,
Hiro and
going to
Kyoko.
shark, bro.
Bro.
Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's
This is
where we
me
found
on
his
5
body.
days of
Yeah,
shit.
and then you left him there.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
That's totally
I know.
true.
They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played
tape
it
or
later
something?
on.
If that's
Music to
true,
my ears.
Where's the tape?
I don't know.
Oh,
Don't just go making stuff up.
Okay, well, yo. You guys fucking
shut the
lied.
fuck
Rock
up.
solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
Stop making stuff up. Do.
Stuff there.
Well, I mean, you guys can
There
lie,
was
so why
also
can't
the
I?
moment When we discovered his body
Just like
had
Ace Attorney, I thought
disappeared.
lying was allowed in the
Yeah,
courthouse.
literally.
When his body vanished from the nurse's
Just
office,
stop.
and I were in
Park
the
up and go
bathroom
home.
Yeah,
together,
conveniently
while
away from the
everyone else
body.
was
I
in the
know.
equipment room. And then
Well, I was
there's the
away from the
disappearance
area.
of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then.
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body. Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies. On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared. So
Okay,
they
that still
most
doesn't explain how
certainly
Kyoko could have
those
moved his
things.
body.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now,
Nothing.
we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles. So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how.
Thank you.
In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said,
It couldn't have been her.
Diarrhea.
Yeah, it was, he launched himself in the air via diarrhea.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and
Alright, that was
Hiro
actually
took their
really
eyes off
disgusting.
of
I'm
each
sorry, guys.
My apologies.
To carry
My
that much
apologies.
weight
Now you
from
have
the
to think
first
about a
floor
shit
up to the
volcano.
third in that short amount of time?
Oh man, yeah. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
I'm free!
What if I told you there was a
No.
way to make the impossible possible?
Stop
You're
doing
co-
that.
You're compromising my position.
What? How?
If the dead body
Like this.
were to
The
move
music.
itself.
I swear,
Wow.
this theme always plays when Kyoko opens her mouth.
I know.
Dun, dun, dun.
Huh?
The dead body moved on its own?
Bow, bow, bow.
No, not another.
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is we thought Hifumi was dead, but
Yes,
perhaps
he
in
was.
reality,
We
he
literally
was
saw
still
him
alive.
speak. Heard him speak. To us.
He was alive?
Oh my.
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't
Why are we
carried
still
out of
discussing
the
this?
nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That it isn't possible.
Am I just stupid? Didn't he speak after leaving the nurse's office? When he showed up with both bodies? Or rather, Taka in the equipment room?
I think so.
I'm pretty sure he spoke after, so it's like, how the fuck did he speak if he was supposed to be dead? The idea that Hifumi was still alive. Is it really possible? I don't know, guys. I guess I have to figure it out. In the next episode, if he was actually alive, though it's pretty freaking obvious that he was because he spoke to us.
Oh my
But yeah,
God.
this trial gives me a headache.
This trial is complete dog shit, and we're canceling the Let's Play.
Like, I mean, the breakdown's really good. but
Yeah.
Good lord.
Pickles.
This trial makes me mad. But yeah, so as always, if you all enjoyed and want to keep this series going and show us some love and support, you know what to do. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and hopefully we'll catch you all in the next episode.